I've been having these podcast conversations recently with friends from different countries around the world. And so far, I've had videos talking to friends from Nigeria, Venezuela, Indonesia. The goal of the podcast has been to dig deep into how we see the world, try to understand each other better, and get into each other's shoes more. I'm trying to connect with friends as individuals while also being totally aware of the fact that we have different upbringings and different experiences, and also digging into those differences to really, really go deep. I want to also talk to people who have totally different experiences from maybe from my own country or from countries that are more on the international stage, people who live life differently or that have very unique experiences too. The people I choose have all been friends who I get along with well, but also who I've learned a lot from, and friends that I don't necessarily have everything in common with, but who I can share things with without offending each other. But recently, a friend recommended to me that I focus on making videos about Japan. And as he put it, not that many people are interested in Nigeria and a lot of other countries that I've been focusing on. And when he said that, I felt a little annoyed. I mean, I wish that people were interested in everywhere, that people cared more about all different countries and cultures. I feel kind of sad about the fact that a lot of people aren't that curious, but he also has a point. I mean, Japan is insanely popular. There are people all over the world who are obsessed with this country, so I get where he's coming from. From a business perspective, it makes sense. But I'm not about to do everything just to get as many likes as possible or to become famous. My goal in doing this is because it feels meaningful and fun, not because I'm trying to get famous or something like that. So if it's all about trying to get as many clicks as possible, then I don't think I can keep doing this. Making it exciting is fuel for me. It keeps me going, it keeps me energized. I feel like if I keep energized and I have fun with this, then it'll go somewhere that I'm happy with. But at the same time, I've lived in Japan for 8 years, and so there's definitely a lot I can say about living here. So after thinking about it, I'm not going to stop anything I'm doing. I'm going to keep talking about these countries that a lot of us haven't been to or don't really know much about, or any place that I happen to meet someone from and have an interesting conversation about. And that'll include Japan at some point too. But I'm also going to start doing these solo podcasts where I talk about my own experiences and share what it's been like adapting to other cultures, learning languages, the whole process of creating and recreating myself. I think I can come at everything from a pretty different angle than what people are used to, so I hope it's interesting. I'm still in the process of figuring out exactly what I'll be sharing, but I definitely have no shortage of ideas. So it's just about picking the best ones to share. This being able to jump in and out of culture whenever I want has been really liberating. And I really hope I can share this with other people and make the whole process easier for people when they want to get out of their cultural box or to get to know another culture better. As for the podcast I've been doing with friends, the audio and visual is very underwhelming at the moment, but that's because we're using Skype and Instagram, and the mic isn't working that well. The video quality on those apps isn't perfect. And so I hope to get some better equipment and maybe find a way to record it where everything looks nicer. But for the moment, I'm still strapped for cash, so we'll figure that out when we can. At some point in talking about my experiences, I might offend someone, and if that's the case, then I hope you can just ignore it because I'm not trying to brainwash anyone here. People are free to disagree with me. I just hope I can offer tools that make it easier for people to live life the way they want and maybe share some stories that people enjoy. If I were to censor myself, I think it'd be a huge disservice to people. So please be gentle. I'll try and do the same. This here is just a test to see how it feels, to see if I can find a good rhythm. Let me know what you think. And if you have any questions about Japan or getting used to life in another country or culture, feel free to ask. Love you all. Peace.